I've covered a wide range of things on this series. Most of the time I not only have a definitive idea of why I own something, I actually know that I own it. This is a semi-exception to that, because I didn't know that I owned this until a conversation in a group chat led me to start thinking about something, and then I dug into a rabbit hole and realized, oh wow, I think I might actually own this, and lo and behold, I do. For those of you not blessed with the ability to read weird fonts, this is Schuppen Harnische, which you might be able to guess is German, but what you probably don't know is that this is actually a German rendering of a Latin phrase, Scala Armorum, or the scale of weapons, if you will. This is a pretty old doujinshi of Nausicaä of the Valley of the Wind, which might be understandable. Nausicaä of the Valley of the Wind is a pretty old movie at this point. I feel like doujinshi gets a bad rap because of, it tends to be a connotation for certain types of material, even though doujinshi in the widest sense actually encompasses a lot of general audience material. It's essentially just fan fiction in art form. So please rest assured when I tell you this is absolutely the type of doujinshi that you would expect to see, and it's not the kind that I can show here on YouTube. So happily I get to spare you actually looking in most of the pages. Mr. Panda, why should I care about Nausicaä, the Valley of the Wind smut? Well, I could make this all about the artist, Raita as he's called. At least I think it's a he. That might not actually be the case, so I apologize in advance if I got that wrong. Raita has a fascinating mini-career in the small press world of Japanese doujinshi. I actually own more than one piece from him, and besides the smut stuff, he's really obsessed with, like, weapons stuff, which might not surprise anyone given the whole, German-esque themes. But the reason this is an important piece of media isn't for the Nausicaä part, it's actually for a section in the, I guess you would call it the appendix. In this particular volume, the artist actually did a couple concept sketches, I think 3 in total actually, where he was pitching ideas for things that he might want to do in the future that were original as opposed to fan work. And one of these sketches actually inspired a major milestone in internet history and culture, and that is this sketch right here about a group of girls that attend a school specializing in disabilities. And if you don't already know off the top of your head what I'm talking about Katawa Shoujo. The way the story goes is that this art was actually around for a while, but then someone finally decided to colorize it and put it up on the internet. And people liked the idea so much that a group of independent developers got together from 4chan and made a legit dating sim, complete with all the content that you would expect to be in a dating sim, based off of those original sketches. And despite the reputation as borderline meme-tastic, why are we doing this kind of thing? Katawa Shoujo actually proved itself to be something of a rather heartfelt project. Mentioned before, a conversation in a group chat got me to thinking about Katawa Shoujo again. It's like, wow, blast from the past here. So I was actually diving into some old blogs and forum posts to try to do some research to potentially include that stuff in a hitherto unnamed panel. And then I finally saw a picture of the cover of the doujin that was supposed to inspire it, and I was like, I think I have that. Wouldn't you know? I think this was actually just stuffed in the bag of $12 trash bag doujin that I bought from a convention flea market once. No, it was like a literal trash bag that I bought for $12. I have a feeling that the person who sold it to me got it from someone else and had no idea what it was. Who gives away that much doujin for 12 bucks? Well, yeah, one more relic from my forbidden items shelf shared here with you today. So I hope that you found that exciting. Maybe I'll pull something else off the shelf sometime in the near future. I don't know. We'll see. There's some really interesting stuff there. And the YouTube algorithm already hates me. But just goes to show you how far-flung our research initiatives at Manly Battleship have gone. And they've gone places. We have an entire panel now called Roadside Attractions, Tangents, and Panel Research that's dedicated to some of the pathways we just couldn't use in the end. So we threw them into a big bin and just kind of pulled them out and talk about them like a trivia panel. I forget when the next time we're going to do that is. It'll be sometime in 2024. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.